exhibition that we have here is part of the Listen Up initiative, and this is an exhibition that will last until the 18th of May. We have chosen some very wonderful pieces from the Evelyn Glennie collection. So behind me we have a very large gong drum, 60-inch tam, and unusual instruments called chongos. So the nature of these instruments are all about resonance, and you imagine something very large to be very loud, but actually these instruments can really whisper. And the idea is for us to pay attention to the resonance and how that sound connects physically with our own bodies. And what I found interesting over the past few days is the demographic who have engaged with the exhibition, from tiny little children, to much, much older. And it's just sort of seeing the change in people's expressions when they realize that these instruments can be manipulated in very unusual ways, but very simple ways. But it's this sort of sense of curiosity and exploration that is really important, and that's what the exhibition is inviting people to do. And so it really broadens their listening experience, and they're aware that the body is like a huge ear. For me, I think my journey of listening has been quite organic, because I was born hearing, and then I began to lose my hearing, and then I was dependent on hearing aids, and I thought sound needed to come through the ear. And it was my classroom teacher at school who said, take your hearing aids out, place your hands on the wall, can you feel the sound? And that changed my life. So that difference between what does something sound like and what does something feel like are two completely different things. And when you think of the Italian word sentire, it's the same word to hear and to feel. And that's really interesting. And it's really sort of, I just find that the whole body participates, and all our senses participate when we're listening. We're not showing people how to, there isn't some method or system. It's just simply asking people, open yourselves up. Find out the possibilities, be curious about listening, but I'm always curious to peel the next listening layer. So that's really what we're asking people to do within the exhibition.